enabling disabled people to live the life of normal people.
We're really about trying to get people to understand that if you make life good for disabled people, everyone benefits.
We always wanted like a resource centre where people could have a one-stop shop to come in and get information, get the help that they needed rather than having to go through all different agencies at one time.
Well, there were two main factors really involved in planning the move the way that we've done. The first one was that we really needed to modernise our own premises and provide good access and better access than we were able to. We wanted to be able to demonstrate the very best of access, and we weren't able to do that at the premises that we were currently in. And the other part to that was that we really needed to expand and grow as an organisation. So there were two pressures really on us to do that. And also we needed to modernise our services as a whole as well. We first started looking for suitable buildings, and we spent a good year and a half really looking around Stockport for something that would fit the bill. And in fact the building that we've got now is I think is our fourth choice in the end. But we also needed to look at how we might fund it. We originally thought about lottery funding and that, but we ended up with a mixture of loans. Really we've got a mortgage on our new building.
Well, as I say, I first got involved with them 3 years ago when we were looking at Woodbank Hall as a prospective new centre. They found this building themselves, and being a former 60s job centre, the type of construction and open plan steel frame, it's very easy building to adapt, 2-storey. So it kind of lends itself to having the daycare centre on the ground floor and the offices on the first floor.
A main problem's been getting the funding, but now because we've got this joint funding between Future Builders and the SEIF, which is from the Health Authority, we've been able to realise this project, but it's been an awful lot of work between not just the staff, but also all the people involved, volunteers, members, and also the trustees.
Obviously that the budget is quite constrained, so you've got to try and really maximise what you do with the money you've got available, the limited funds you've got available to you. So you've got to kind of prioritise certain areas and make a few tough decisions about, where you spend the money.
A lot of energy and time spent on it. We're having to do things that we're not traditionally good at, such as legal issues around property, all those areas, and around finances. But I think the real difficulty was really about the change, introducing change for our day service members. They take a lot of time to build up trust in a service and in an organisation, and while we've got that trust, we don't want to lose that by changing their circumstances and their environment. That's why it was so important to have them on board. I think everyone was keen with the idea that we would have better premises, better facilities, and able to do more things. So that was a pretty popular choice to begin with. With the day centre, it's a slightly more sensitive issue because they were very happy where they were, and so we didn't involve the day centre members right at the beginning. We told them whether we were the generality of what we were planning. We were looking for better premises and better location. But it was only until we actually secured the building that we really got the members involved then. And they've been involved with the design, with the planning and all sorts of aspects about what goes inside the building. In fact, they rejected the last building that we had all our plans on, so we had to tear up those plans and start again.
The members have had a say in how the building's going to be designed, because the ground floor is going to be a day centre. So obviously the people, the users of the day centre, will actually be involved in that. And they've had inputs on the design and what sort of rooms they wanted for whichever activities. The trustees have obviously been involved, overseeing how much it's all going to cost. Also to make sure that we've got the rooms and the offices, how the best way for the staff to work. And then we've got other members of staff, because they're working in the building, having their say into what best environment they want to work in. It's realising this dream building that we've always wanted to have, to get this service where people are able to drop in, have a chat if they want to, get the information, because it won't just be ourselves in the building, there'll be other agencies in there that will be able to help them there and then, rather than sitting at home at the end of a phone.
We'll be able to demonstrate the best standards of practice around disability issues. We'll be able to help more people, give more people more support, do lots more things. That's what charities are about. I think we become more of a partnership organisation, more of an umbrella for disability. Opportunities not just to bring organisations together, but to bring disability more into the mainstream. So it's not really considered a separate issue. We're trying to make inclusion for everybody just part of normal culture.
Okay, I did enjoy it. I like all the tables at the time.
You can do more, lots more things.
Yeah.
I think it's turned out pretty well considering the size of it. We could have done with a bigger one really, but
Yeah.
we made the best of what we've got.
People who live the other side of Stockport are finding it easier, but the people who live nearer to Layfield, they're obviously travelling a little bit longer. But everybody seems happy, nobody's complaining.
You know, we've got no old equipment, it's all brand new stuff. You know, it's really wonderful working with this sort of thing and being given the opportunity to actually to work with it.